I think it is. It's not a plug and play. There's a lot of input that needs to go into this. There's no business context behind.
All right, so today I'm joined by Lucius Boita, who is General Manager Digital Transformation at Scope. And Scope is a New Zealand headquartered commercial refrigeration organisation with operations in Australia, of course. Lucius, welcome and thank you for joining me today at Digital Edge.
Thank you very much, Warren.
It's great to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. Do you want to talk a little bit start by discussing one or two of the major digital projects that you have delivered at Scope and what sort of results you're seeing and importantly, how have they simplified the way that you interact with B2B customers? Because you are a B2B company.
Yes, that's right. B2B by nature is quite complex in its engagement. You've got so many entities on the one side, like Scope. We've got we're not only selling fridges. We do after-sales servicing.
Yep.
We do funding. We do logistics. So all of those components sits on the one side, and then the other side with B2B is a very dynamic customer base where you've got different product configurations, different pricing structures.
Yep.
So you need to cater for all of that. So what we focused on over the last few years from a platform digitalization perspective is our CRM capability.
Yep.
So we've rolled that out across most of our business areas, across our customer experience teams, our sales teams, our marketing team, and our funding team. So those areas now all on the same platform. Mm-hmm. We've migrated onto a cloud Azure data warehouse capability as well. And then also we've rolled out an integration platform, which also helps us to integrate across these multiple platforms within organizations. And the value of that is now you can consolidate these various areas, single source of truth for your customers, being able to provide information much faster to the end users internally, and then also creating better experiences externally.
And what sort of information do you provide to these B2B customers? How do they transact with you normally?
Yeah, in various ways. So in our industry, you've got from email engagement, phone calls. We've got dealer portal engagement coming through that process as well.
Yep.
So it's coming from all areas. And for us now, it is the opportunity to see, okay, well, using that engagement or the channels that they engage with us, seeing how can we utilize that for providing information at the fastest to answer the questions. And it's in various, like it's from purchase ordering, quoting, queries, price and availability. It's thousands and thousands of questions that we might get or requests that we might get on a monthly basis. And it's being able to respond to those efficiently and fast.
Yeah. Now, there's been a lot of talk about AI at Digital Edge today. Everyone wants to talk about AI these days. I have so many conversations. Is it playing a role yet? AI or machine learning, are you using it in any way, shape or form at Scope? And if you are, what sort of are you seeing? Are you testing or have you got it fully deployed?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we've rolled out into production a capability that we're very excited about. Our purchase orders come through via email, most of it in a PDF format. Yep. So we use AI to scan those PDF documents. We then process them straight through into our ERP system, and then our customer experience team can just take it on from there. So it's a much faster, efficient processing. We don't have manual data entry anymore into the ERP system, so that's all now automated through that capability. And then we're piloting in generative AI. Just trying some initiatives around, how to use ChatGPT in some cases. Yeah. We talked a lot about it today in the conference as well. So very excited about that opportunity. I'm personally very excited about what AI can provide to us. Is just to find that right use cases for the organisation.
Do you know what the good use cases will be for Gen AI going forward?
High volume cases, I guess, is one of the first things that comes to mind. Our customer experience team has got most of the volumes coming through. So high volume, high transactional processes. So from a logistic perspective, running through a lot of data processing capability, reading documents. So all these are areas that I feel like is quite good use cases to start off with. Yep. There is a challenge in how fast AI is progressing, as we're talking through today as well. So there's so much happening that what you start today might not be valid anymore in a year from now, how fast things are going. So what you take on, you want to be strategically aware that, okay, it's the right thing to invest in so that it can continually grow with the organisation.
I speak to a lot of organisations, a lot of CIOs tell me that prompt engineering is a big challenge for them. Do you find that?
I think it is. It's not a plug and play. There's a lot of input that needs to go into this. There's no business context behind.
AI. They're certainly not out of the box. That's for sure.
Right. So So you need to give it the policies, the security measures. All of that needs to be built into it. It's not as easy as what's written on the box to say just use AI. And you've got so many agentic AI companies that's now stood up, thousands just over the last year, trying to sell products and saying, well, listen, we've got the solution. But there's a lot that needs to go into this, a lot of thinking that needs to go into this to make sure that it is the right thing. It's not just, let's just go for it.
Now, every organisation tells me that data is an issue for them. Getting their data stories sorted is one of the biggest challenges that they face, right? And an answer to that for a lot of companies is sort of do things small, like put together smaller projects where you're only dealing with a certain amount of data, right? And it's easy to get it right if you do it in smaller chunks. Have you found that?
Yeah, for us, data, everything runs on data.
Yeah.
So we've got our systems running, making decisions off the data. We've got people making decisions off data. So it's such a critical part of our business.
Yeah.
And therefore, if you start looking at transforming your data and how you use data and trying to fix your data, you
Yeah.
can only do it in small chunks.
In
So
chunks,
it's really
yeah.
to isolate where's the important parts, having the right governance and those processes and people in the right structure from data stewards in place so that they could review and validate the data on a regular basis, because it's just a continuous process.
And you have those people? You have data stewards?
We've recently more formally rolled out a data governance program.
Yep.
So with our data stewards, so now it's from a digital perspective, we now need to educate our data stewards as well to know it's a business-wise, enterprise-wise ownership of data, and what is this responsibility for the data stewards in the various areas. What do you need to look out for? How do you validate your data? What's important as we grow and data keeps on evolving? What is important to keep in mind? And they come together on a monthly basis to talk through these challenges as well. So it's an important part of the organisation.
And is I guess digital transformation, AI, data strategy, is that something that your board is involved in these days? Do they get regularly briefed on technology plans and AI plans? Do they have an interest in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
They do.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I need to report back on a monthly basis to our board on our progress and our strategy on our digital transformation processes, our digital initiatives. And then from a board level, there's an ownership from a board to executive level that is very important. And it starts there in order for our organisation to really mature. It's really for, on a senior level, for the board and these executives to be on board of what we're trying to achieve within the organisation.